Need some coins to that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out mudpacks.com where you guys can open up exciting packs, win tons of mud coins, and withdraw the coins to your account. Use code ZIRK for 15% off.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
It's time to do the mock draft with the vouchers, and if you guys don't know, there are actually some really good rewards you guys can get from correctly predicting what position is going to go in the NFL draft. I'm going to try my best to lead you guys to some good rewards. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Kosi for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Turn the notification bell on and comment down below. Noti Gang. Also, by the time you guys are watching this video, my NBA picks for today may already be up, and you guys only have until noon Eastern time tomorrow to sign up on Underdog Fantasy using code ZIRK2 to match first deposit up to $100, and you'll get this Julius Randle exclusive 0.5 points special. So make sure you guys sign up, use code ZIRK2, and follow me over on Twitter for my NBA picks today. Now, in case you guys do not already know this, in terms of the rewards for the mock draft, here you go. Here are what the rewards are. We have to try to accurately predict the first 14 picks and what positions we think are going to be selected there. I will let you guys know that TJ said 8 people, because last year was actually the first 20 picks. 8 people got 14 correct. Only 8. So yeah, very hard stuff to do here, but I have done my research. I'm going to try my best to help you guys out. If you don't know how to get the vouchers, 1 of them you get from just logging in, and 13 of them you get from solos. By the way, right now, one of the solo challenges, I think it's the Bears pick one. I think it is the solo. It's glitched, and I'm not getting the bonus star. I went through, I played the solo. All you're supposed to do to get your bonus star is score 7+ points. Well, I scored 8. I scored 7 one time, and it didn't give me the star. So then I went back and I scored 8. It still didn't give me the star. So that solo, as the time recording, is glitched. So as of right now, I actually have 13 of the 14 vouchers, but I'm sure that'll be fixed. So with that being said, let's talk about the vouchers and the best way to use them. Again, I know I'm probably not going to get all 14 correct, okay? It's just not going to happen. It's extremely hard. There are, of course, likely going to be some trades in the draft. Very hard to predict those, and obviously depending on who gets traded where, that is kind of going to determine what position that team picks, right? So that makes it very hard, but what we do know is the first overall pick is the Carolina Panthers, and they're going with QB. 100%, they are going with quarterback here, so without a doubt, I'm going to go ahead and add in a draft voucher to quarterback. Pick number 1, without a doubt in my opinion, has to be a quarterback there for the Panthers. Pick number 2, we have the Texans. Now, there's a couple of different ways instantly with pick 2 that this could go. I have seen many mock drafts that have them taking a quarterback. I have mock drafts that have them taking an edge defender. I've also seen mock drafts that have them trading this pick away and trading down slightly in the draft to then pick a quarterback later. It's very unpredictable, okay? Very unpredictable, but if I had to guess here, there are a lot of good quarterbacks in this draft, but I think every team kind of has their eye on one in particular, and I would not be surprised. The Panthers, I expect to take Bryce Young. I believe the Texans are going to take CJ Stroud here with pick number 2, and I'm going to once again go with quarterback here, back-to-back picks. On to pick number 3, and again, this is another one that I've seen a lot of people's mock drafts that have them potentially trading this away. This is the Arizona Cardinals, and again, a very quarterback-heavy draft. Still a lot of good prospects to pick at quarterback, so there is a very high likely chance that I could see this pick getting traded, some team trading up here and picking the quarterback they want, depending on how the first 2 picks go, right? So don't be surprised if it gets traded and it is a QB and the first 3 picks are quarterback. But if the Cardinals have this pick, they're obviously not taking a quarterback. I believe they are going to go with edge rusher. And more exact, I think this one's going to be Will Anderson from Alabama. So 3rd overall pick, I'm going with edge rusher. Let's hope the Cardinals don't trade the pick. The 4th overall pick is the Colts. And without a doubt, if the Colts are still here at pick 4 and the draft goes exactly like that, 2 quarterbacks, Will Anderson, and then 4th overall pick for the Colts, you have to assume is going to be QB. I don't know who is going to go here at 4th overall, but if the Colts have the pick 4, it's going to be a quarterback. Pick number 5, though, following this trend, I've seen a ton of people as of recently with the Seahawks here again. another position that could be traded, but if Will Anderson is off the board already, right, and all 3 quarterbacks that I've already said are going to get taken have been taken, then I do believe here is where Jalen Carter will be taken, who is an interior defensive lineman from the Seahawks. I think they will go with Jalen Carter. Now, if Will Anderson doesn't go in those first 4 picks there, then I think the Seahawks will likely take him. But at pick 5, I'm going with non-edge D-line, and more specifically, Jalen Carter for the Seahawks. Now at pick number 6 with the Lions, I've seen a couple of different things here. I've seen, number 1, they could potentially go quarterback. Number 2, they could trade this. They could go with a DB, because obviously they just traded away Jeff Okudah, and they no longer have Amani Oruwari as well. He also, I think he left in free agency, so they could use cornerback help here, right? But I think what they're going to do with the 6th overall pick is likely go with another edge rusher here. Obviously pair him up with Aiden Hutchinson. That'd be very, very nice. So 6th overall, I'm going to go with edge for the Lions. Now, if all of that goes to plan, I will let you guys know right now, pretty much every single mock draft that I have seen, the 7th overall pick here, which is going to be the Raiders, if they keep the pick, again, if they keep the pick, I've seen pretty much every single one of them saying the Raiders are going to take a corner. And that is exactly where I'm going to go with this as well. 7th overall pick, if the Raiders keep it, it's a DB. On to pick number 8, we have the Falcons. And again, this one is really intriguing, okay? Because, again, another spot where I've seen them trading it away. I've even seen some mock drafts, them taking a quarterback here. I don't think that's going to happen. They have Desmond Ridder. Wide receiver I've seen for them. I've seen pretty much every defensive player as well. But if you guys pay attention to the betting odds, okay, there is one player who now is the betting odds favorite to go 8th overall. I haven't really seen a ton of mock drafts with them getting this player, but 8th overall may surprise you. I think the Falcons select Bijan Robinson, 8th overall. On to pick number 9, we have the Bears, who traded out of the number 1 overall pick here. And in return, they got DJ Moore, right? In the number 9 overall pick. So I don't think they need to go wide receiver here. They could go wide receiver if they really, really wanted to. But I think they're going to go with O-lineman, help out Justin Fields. All right? The kid's got potential. Give him some O-line help. Pick number 10 now, we have the Eagles. I saw a lot of people that have been mocking them, Bijan Robinson, but I already have him going pick 8 in my personal mock draft here. So at pick 10 with the Eagles, I've seen O-line, I've seen receiver, I've seen defense as well. I personally feel as though they will likely go with O-line here. More specific, potentially tackle. So that's what I'm going to go with. The 11th overall pick, guys, is the Titans. Now, the Titans, once again, I mean, hey, they have a lot of options here, okay? A lot of options they could go with, but I will say this. They didn't seem too confident in Malik Willis and the entire first year, his rookie season. They didn't seem to trust him too much. And to be honest with you, because of them not using a first-round pick on Malik Willis last year, I most certainly think that right here at pick 11, depending on if there are some good quarterbacks still available, Anthony Richardson could potentially still be available right here. I think that the Titans will use this pick on a QB. Pick number 12, we have the Texans, which I already had them taking a quarterback here. So they have their quarterback ready, set to go. But do you guys remember the newest Cowboys wide receiver, Brandon Cooks? Well, I think that they need some help at wide receiver. I know they have Mechie, who's going to be coming back this year, which I'm very excited to see him. But I think they still need a wide receiver, and this is the first wide receiver off of my board here. I think the Texans get their pick of their favorite receiver, give their new quarterback a weapon. At pick 13, we have the Jets. Now, obviously, we still don't know what's going on with Aaron Rodgers. Will they even have this pick? I think so. I think they might wait until after the draft. I've seen reports they might wait until after the draft to trade for Aaron Rodgers. But with this pick, in pretty much literally every single mock draft that I have seen with pick 13, and if the Jets still have it, is them taking a tackle. So that is exactly what I'm going with. It seems like this is consensus. It's going to be a tackle for the Jets. And the final pick, guys, again, I don't have my voucher because I literally can't get it, but hopefully I will have it in time before these expire here. We have the Patriots. The Patriots are very unpredictable in the draft, right? This is a very, very tough one, but I will say this. Although Bill Belichick is very unpredictable, they could trade out of this, whatever. I personally think they go with a corner. So 14th overall pick, although I don't have the voucher to add into here, I wish that I did because I would add it in. It expires in 7 days and 5 hours. Hopefully EA will fix the solo and give me my voucher by then. I am going to be picking DB for the 14th overall pick for the Patriots because I believe they're going to be picking a corner. So those are my mock draft picks. You guys can go through, copy me, do the opposite, whatever you want to do, and we will keep track. Next Thursday when the draft comes around, we will keep track of the first 14 overall picks and see how we do. I honestly think we're going to do pretty good as long as there's not like a bunch of crazy trades, whatever. One trade in like that top 5 to 6 picks, and it's going to throw everything for a loop. But we'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like on it. Hit that sub button down below. Let me know if you guys are copying me, doing the opposite, whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these